We've been doing pre-exhaust, and it's my version of pre-exhaust, and I'm going to show you what we do to warm up. I do a weird leg routine that most people don't do. Really, all you got to do is pre-exhaust it with leg extensions and do a leg press because you want machines because of failure. But when I was very young, I don't know if I made this up or if Mike Mintzer's the first one that I saw. I don't remember. It was 43 years ago, so cut me some slack. But I always added squats in it because I wanted the squat to stay elevated while I was doing my little pretend to be a bodybuilder thing to keep the powerlifting part, to keep the strength. So, and it always felt good to me. So when we actually start the workout, it'll be 2 working sets, leg extensions, squats, leg press. Leg press will be what's to positive failure. Like I said, true high intensity Mike Mentzer pre-exhaust kind of stuff is to failure, 2 force reps, maybe a negative, maybe a drop set. We're not doing any of that. I'm old and I have 2 fake hips. I'm not doing that. So this is just a warm-up set, and I'm gonna start. Normally we'll work up to 3.5 plates on a normal rep scheme. Today we're probably not going any heavier than 2 plates, and like I said, and the depth is going to be quarter squat maybe, because again we're trying to keep the load on the quadriceps. If you go deeper than that, you're getting into your rear end and your hamstrings, all that. And all we're trying to do is pre-exhaust the quads and then obliterate them with the last 2 exercises. This is a squat. It's going to be a high bar squat. And this reps does not matter. It does not matter at all. I'm just trying to warm up my old creaky knees. This is a little footnote and a caveat and an apology. So I trained with my son Jade, who's in the video that you're watching. And one day I was squatting with him and he got mad at me and said, "Quit smacking that gum." I cannot train or play basketball without gum in my mouth. It's not possible, even though we're shooting a TV show. So when we did the first segment, it was chest, shoulder, tricep day, and I had to go watch the video. And besides very bad camera work from my wife, Pam, I was smacking this gum. When you're smacking your own gum, you can't hear it. I'm just going to tell you that right now. So I apologize for the smacking of the gum, but on the other hand, I cannot lift a weight without gum in my mouth. I don't know how people do it. I honest to goodness don't know how people do it. And I don't know when that started. I guess when I was 13 is when it's the first time I ever lifted a weight. I had gum, I guess. Or 8 years old, the first time. All right, this is just a 25 added. Again, just warming up. Okay, we've already warmed up a couple sets on the squats. We've done a couple of these just to warm up. My knees are killing me. I'm going real light. The point of this is to go between 6 and, usually we said 6 and 9. That was Mike Mentzer. The other day I did, the first set was 20 because I didn't know the weight. And you're trying to go to positive failure. So 6 to whatever. I think I probably got a good handle on this weight because my knees are not happy right now. So this will probably be exactly 6 to 9 if I'm lucky. No rest between. This is going to feel heavy because it's the pre-exhaustion thing. Hoist rocket leg press. This is about half of what we normally use. Yeah, that's good. I told y'all at the beginning of this when we did the chest, shoulder, tricep introduction thing to pre-exhaust. I haven't done this in probably 13, 15 years. And I made Jay do it for the first time. I know that. The guy that's about his age that had been training since he was about 8 years old. And it make you sore. And it's so efficient. The other thing is this is so efficient. Now, I didn't go up on squats because I'm not using a spotter. You know, I'm using a high rack. And if you get too tired, you can get sloppy, you can get hurt on squats. Leg press, we added another 90 pounds because I can either do it or I can't. And the point of this is to go to positive failure. And that's why we use machines a lot. Knees still feel weird, but they actually feel better than they did the first set. That's the thing about weight training. My legs feel so much better right now than they did 3 sets ago. Yeah, huh? Ooh, a little dizzy. This will feel heavy just because it's more leg extensions than more everything else. By the way, never completely lock out like I just did. It's not good to do that, but I wanted to, so I did it. Slow down the negatives. There you go. Yummy. Pre-exhaustion for legs. A couple of points, a couple of, I don't know, disclaimers or whatever. You should have a spotter on this routine if you're going to true total failure, unless you're in a machine. And that's why this routine is really made for machines. It's great for machines. We threw squats in there because I always used to it back in the day when I was 20, and I wanted to do it today, and it felt great. It still feels great. Again, this routine is great for hypertrophy, size, muscle size. It's great for shaping, you know, it's bodybuilder-y kind of thing. Not so great for strength, for total strength. Although when I was competing in powerlifting, I used to use this routine kind of as a break, which is kind of what we're doing right now. We go through a strength cycle. It's not powerlifting per se, but we're focusing on strength, on 4 lifts at a time. And it's because I'm freaking old now. It's funny, when I first started getting serious about lifting when I was 13, it was to get strong, to play sports, to get big, to impress girls, typical, whatever. And then there was a middle part where you just, you know, wanted to be fit and kind of stay in it, and I still just loved it. And now I'm back to, basically at this age, it's, well, I still want my wife to think I look good. I don't really care about the rest of you, but the strength aspect is more important than it was when I was a high school athlete or whatever. So I really do focus on that, but then you have to take a break from yourself when you're, you know. Lifters out there listening to me that have done it for a long time know what I'm talking about. You have to be careful. You have to cycle it. You have to cycle the focus on strength, and then say, okay, I'm going to focus on not just size per se, but shape, leanness, whatever your goals are. But I have to do it more in sync with a bodybuilder type routine, which is what pre-exhaustion lends itself to. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm just rambling. But anyway, it's a way to limit your maximum strength on your compound movements, which becomes important at times, because you can't just always be pounding for strength. You will get hurt and you get burned out. So it's a great routine. Again, I'm gonna take you through at least every body part that we're currently doing. I may even do a couple of versions of it before I get off this kit, because once I'm done with it, I'm probably going to be done with it. We've been doing the TV show since 1988 in Mobile, Alabama. It runs along the coast now, in Mississippi and Florida and Alabama. But, you know, I don't know if I covered this, it was a long time ago. And I'm sure I did. I was probably in my 20s. But it was time. That's why we're doing it. I'm still rambling.